Hello YouTube, in today's video I want to explain to you exactly why you should never in your life do a dirty bulk. So basically, just in short, dirty bulk is kind of bulk where you're allowed to eat everything, including lots of junk food, and basically you just eat everything inside, no matter if it's just like a processed garbage, high calorie food, you just eat as much as you can and whatever you want in order to get as many calories in as possible and gain weight as rapidly as possible, without really caring about how much fat or water weight you accumulate throughout the process. So are there any benefits to dirty bulking? I would say there is one benefit, and that is that you can pretty much eat whatever you want, so you can eat all the tasty crap like ice cream, pizza, hot dogs, hamburgers, and all this really delicious stuff, but it's very bad, but it tastes good, so I would say that's the only benefit that dirty bulking has compared to, without really caring about how much fat or water weight you accumulate throughout the process. So are there any benefits to dirty bulking? I would say there is one benefit, and that is that stuff tastes good, because you're pretty much allowed to eat whatever you want, so you can eat ice cream, pizza, hot dogs, hamburgers, and all this delicious crap. But that's pretty much where the benefits stop, in my opinion. Yes, you could say it's the easy way to get calories in, it's the easy way to gain weight rapidly, for sure. But you could also do that with healthy, high-calorie, dense foods, for example, olive oil, peanut butter, almond butter, nuts, just regular butter, high-calorie smoothies. You mix the, oats, bananas, peanut butter, you add in something else in there, and you just mix it and drink it. So that's the bad argument to say that dirty bulking is the best because of that, because there are other healthier and much better ways to do that. I would say the only good thing about dirty bulking is that you can eat whatever you want, and that's pretty much it. All the other stuff is just bad. So to start, why you should never dirty bulk? First thing is that you will accumulate a lot of unnecessary fat that you will need to lose later on at some point. So the more fat you accumulate, the longer and the harder you will need to diet later when there comes a time to lose that fat. So if you are not to dirty bulk, for example, you may only need 3 months of dieting and not even that strict dieting, but because you dirty bulk and got so crazy fat, you may need, 8 months of dieting, and you will need to restrict calories severely, and then at that time you won't be able to build muscle optimally. So if you're arguing that okay, I'm doing dirty bulk because it causes more muscle gain than, because heavy calorie surplus causes more muscle gain than a light calorie surplus, then yes, maybe for the short period of time, but then take into account that you'll get fatter and you'll need to spend more time on a diet, and then at that time, instead of building muscle, or instead of building muscle optimally, you will be leaving your gains on the table. And it's not just about that though, it's also that if you push your body fat levels too high, I would say something like 15, 16, 17%, depends on a person, is the max where you should go during the bulk. If you push your body fat past these numbers, then things start to become very counterproductive. You are actually slowing down your muscle growth a lot. Why? Well, because you are very possibly becoming insulin resistant, so you're not partitioning the carbohydrates as well. Then you're spiking up your inflammation levels. Then you are causing, if you're enhanced, your gear response is not as good as it was before, when you were leaner. And if you're natural though, you're actually most likely hurting your testosterone production, because obesity and just having excess amounts of body fat is really closely correlated to hypogonadism, which means that you have low natural testosterone production. So yes, if you push your body fat levels too high, you reduce your ability to build muscle. From then on, you'll just be getting more bloat and more fat, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You won't build more muscle. Don't think that the fatter I get, the more muscle I'll build. It's quite the opposite. The leaner you are, the easier it is to build muscle. So that's the first thing why you should never dirty bulk. It's simply very counterproductive, and you will make much less progress long term than if you were to do it the right way, so with the lean bulk. So second thing is that is the negative effects of dirty bulking on your health. So where should we start? It will almost definitely increase your LDL, so the bad cholesterol and triglycerides. It will definitely increase your inflammation markers. It will definitely significantly increase your blood pressure, especially if you pair this with rapid weight gain and possibly some wet anabolic compounds that are oftentimes used during the bulk, like for example testosterone with D-bol or testosterone with DECA and D-bol, possibly all three together, man, you can really fuck up your blood pressure with that. You can end up even in hypertensive crisis with like systolic blood pressure of like 180 or even more, and like this is really concerning. I've seen people doing dirty bulks, pairing that with lots of like anabolics, like D-bol in there, and gaining like 20 kilos in no time, and then their blood pressure is like a mess. It's like 170, 180, 190. It's like go to the hospital, man. Like you can literally get a heart attack from that. Then, as I already said, insulin resistance, which is obviously not good. It will cause you to, like, the more insulin resistant you are, the less muscle you're gonna build, the more fat you're gonna accumulate, the worse your health will be. So definitely something you don't want. And then again, there are like plenty of other things, negative things that come with dirty bulking, like just in general, putting more stress on your vascular system, on your heart, with adding all this unnecessary weight, this water weight, this fat mass. Your heart needs to work harder in order to pump this blood. It causes heart enlargement, left ventricular hypertrophy, hypertension, and all that, and like all those things like that are really not worth it. So like dirty bulking is like literally a disaster for your health. And that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. To conclude on short, never dirty bulk, always do it the right way. Lean bulk, eat healthy foods, don't eat junk food. Dirty bulking is extremely counterproductive to your progress. And the other thing is that it's very, very bad for your health, and that's why you should never do it. So like always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment to support the channel's growth. If you need online coaching or anything, just DM me on Instagram. And like always, see you in the next video.